minutes and 5 seconds for Homicide is the time to be here in heat number 1.
We Elizabeth in 16th place, but putting a really good time up for our next heat.
10 more teams still have to go. There's a 16-minute time cap in this event. So that starts to come into an issue here with 3.5 minutes left to go. And most of the teams are on the 5th round, but you can look up ahead. There are 2 teams struggling significantly. Gold Star, done. They're second.
All right, 6 rope climbs.
12 minutes and 45 seconds. Omnia has a couple of reps left here on their burpees. This is their 5th round. Invictus and Reignited are still on rounds 2 and 1 respectively. The rest of the field, Omni here included, are on their 5th and final round of this event.
When the caster announced this event, you saw some mixed emotions on their faces, and you understand why now. And it's one of those movements you're hanging on, and your team is moving through. This is the part, this is the events that you feel it, and stinks to be that person, be that teammate, and the rest of the team will just sit there and wait.
Omni is done, top of your screen. They'll race to the finish. Here comes I Love It. Mitchell Stevenson at the front of the pack, leaving no doubt a couple other teams on the learn burpees as well. 14 highlighted them at the start. They finish here. Backcountry CrossFit at the bottom of your screen. Also working on the worm squats. They'll finish with about 1 minute 45 seconds left to go. Just have to feel here for Deborah. This is Invictus, and we've talked about she is an absolute warrior. She doesn't want to pivot. She is competing right now with a boxer's fracture in that bandaged up right hand. It was sustained at the West Coast Classic. Her team still won that event. She has trained through it the last 6 weeks, in and out of the cast. And you have to think when this event was announced, Jen Ryan sat in the basement here at the Coliseum an hour ago and said, guys, I'll give it my go here, but this is going to be a tough one.
When it was announced, and I looked at you and I said, man, for Jen, their lowest placement in any event so far, besides this win, was that rope climb skier, which is all core, a lot of hand. So I wondered how this would feel and how this would be for that team.
She is this team's unquestioned leader. They have done so much to get back in it this morning. Remember, at the start of the day, Invictus was outside the cut line. We cut down to 20 teams. They then threw up a 6th place finish and then won with 3 rep max back squat.
And you know, as a team, Joel, that's what you do. You can capitalize on the events that you can. They knew what they were. You knew what you were dealing with coming in here. You don't know the events, and they've done what they can, all the events that they needed to give themselves a chance to be here as long as possible.
In the final 15 seconds here.
Come on.
That'll be it for Jen Ryan. She may make another last go of it, not just want to grab the peg. The final 5 seconds will tick off. And that does it here in heat number 1 of event number 10. Here's Lorian Fernandez being an absolute awesome teammate. You can read her lips there. She said, I'm sorry, but.
All right, 30 calories in a rower.
There's your winners, though. CrossFit Homicide with the team to beat 12:05 here in Heat 1.
So we knew this was going to be a separator movement, the pegboard. We had a little race in the beginning with when we started Homicide. They had the early lead up the pegboard, but Homicide was the team that was able to maintain that speed on the board. They were led by strong leadership on the board by Armistead. All of them pulled their weight quickly up the pegboards. These guys put a fantastic time of 12:05 in this first heat. I expect to see a lot more racing,
12:05. The Lone Star was 40 seconds behind for that second place finish. And then all the three teams finished. You saw it maybe a great night and also capped an 8-day CrossFit team from Michigan, capped plus 11. Heat 2 though is coming up next back here inside the couple series. Inside the Coliseum on a Saturday night here in Madison, Wisconsin. Team event number 10, heat number 2 in the 2021 Noble CrossFit Games. Amanda Krenz is our reporter down on the floor of the 2009 CrossFit Games. Ken is Tanya Wachter. My name is Joel Godad. CrossFit Mayhem Freedom comes into the week as the favorite through 9 events. The finish.
No surprise there, Mayhem's at the top, but we are impressed with Oswald's performance this morning, moving up into that second place position. It is still anyone's game for the podium.
And 2 American teams in the top 10. They're not accustomed to seeing that. Awesome to see that international flair. You take a look, Tanya, at the pegboard.
We have 5 rounds of pegboard ascents while the rest of your team is doing burpees. You're going to swap out that every teammate is going to do one of those pegboard ascents, and then once everyone gets through that, you will move over for 8 worm squats. First time we're seeing the worm in competition, 16-minute time down.
CrossFit Mayhem as your overall leader, right in the middle of the floor in lane 5. Former CrossFit team from Ohio is with the other American team in this heat in lane 10. And then CrossFit Resurrection in lane 1, actually the oldest team in the field, at 34 years old. CrossFit Oslo trying to become the first European team ever. Tanya, this is remarkable. Ever to podium.
The excitement that backs up the morning that they had. They came in and said, this is a podium race. We have 1 day of competition left. They're sitting in second place right now. 1 more to go today. They bumped themselves up from 5th to 2nd. Coliseum Energy is here. This is a big event for them.
And Urban Energy, last time we were here, they won the event with Aaron Couples.
And this is the team that they bumped out from the position, Urban Energy. So they want to get back on the podium. They're sitting just outside in 4th place. So they need to do some work.
5 rounds for time here. All told, each athlete will do 5 pegboard ascents, 40 worm squats, and then 90 burpees. That encompasses all the work over these 5 rounds. And then Williamson starting on the pegboard for Mayhem.
The speed of the burpees on this floor is much faster than it was in heat number 1.
Head to nobleproject.com/CrossFit to shop the latest in training footwear, apparel, and accessories featuring the Noble Trainer, a performance shoe with over 10,000 5-star reviews. CrossFitters all over the world. nobleproject.com/CrossFit. Speed of the burpees tells you what you're moving.
It's time you have confidence in your climbers to go that quick early on, and that's a good sign that they're sending someone they trust can move quickly up and down the pegboard.
CrossFit Oslo there in lane 6.
5 left.
Leona Richter worked her way up the pegboard here. For more than 13 feet, top down to the crash pad.
And not only are we looking at the distances between pegs and horizontally, but also the fact that it is on the same plane as their feet. So if they're not careful, they're going to get back too far, they're not comfortable on this.
The plexiglass ring up,
3 left.
How much does the lack of traction play a factor here?
Yeah, well, and that is tempting to want to just use that. This is upper body. This is all about your upper body, your grip, your pull, just maintain that strength like a rock climber would do. So the feet really are just that, to help support the core and to kind of drag you along.
Teams that are on the worm squats here are the teams that are out in front.
30 on the bike.
In lane 3 has moved their worm out to round 2. So to his CrossFit Pro 1 for Montreal in lane 8 at the bottom of your screen. There is Surbiton in lane 3. The Surbiton team is from Surbiton, England. A couple of married couples. One of them has been around for a long time. Used to compete on the Vaudeville Gym team. That's Jeremy Reindeers and Nicola Overbell. Actually, they were really good friends with Harrison Bell and Grace Lee. They were also a couple. When they were competing in the Swiss Alpine Battle a couple of years back, they decided to create a team this year. So they moved in together in England and actually lived on each other's couches until they could find a house to create their new life and new company.
They're the best. They spend more time together.
Like CrossFit Band. And it is on the tech board right now. That matters, doesn't it? It's the communication that you get just from knowing one another. That's why sometimes the best super teams, so to speak, don't always work. You need communication. You can see Bob on your screen racing against some new pegs in lane 8. The Pro 1 runs into a little bit of an issue of going up and negative. And back up to the peg board, where Chase Hill is currently ascending right now. He and Rich, the same thing. They're both competing together. Look what happens here. Rich when it comes up to the peg board. He's going to swing a little bit back and forth like a peg board. What is that going to say? Now, what's that descent? It's not your body.
Pure control. And that's what a lot of these athletes that we didn't see back in 2015 when they first saw it, 2016, then for the teams, the first time we were new to the team, 2016, it looked like it was just yesterday, it wasn't.
Surbiton is still your leader right now. CrossFit Mayhem was in 5th. They are now in 3rd, working on the world spots. So back to lane 3, it is Surbiton and Leona Richter. Excuse me, it's Surbiton going to work here.
A lot of communication during these teams called numbers. So when they go and allowing leaders, it's really important to feel like you just said, in order to be people automatically, and there's no timing and control. And as the team says, and knowing when your teammates need to adjust. Really important here. There's a lot going on.
Binder works his way up here.
Oh, he's running up that pegboard. So a little different strategy. You can do those short little fast lines like you see here, or the big reaches.
Which one do you like?
It's a preference. It's all about their ability to do.
All right, 2.
Your arm like leverage.
The team that's in 2nd place is Oslo. They're in lane 6. They're in 2nd place in this heat. They're also just in 2nd place, trying to find their way onto the podium here as we continue to allude to the first European team to ever be on the podium. It could be them here this year. Last time Europeans had a team in the top 10 was 2016. That was the Nordic team that was also
Walklings.
They finished 6th that year.